You know how long I've been waiting for this? Whew, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Shadow, you're not gonna walk away from this. You just make sure people know what happened here today.
He really about to rock my shit.
Y'all, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank y'all enough because I was super skeptical about this new content idea. And I appreciate every single one of y'all, like, so serious. But job's not done yet. With that being said, I know y'all saw that trailer, brother. Y'all saw that trailer, brother? Nah, man, nah. I hope y'all are thanking me. I manifested this for y'all. Sega, I know you watching. Where's that goddamn trailer? And since apparently I have this power, I'm gonna abuse it. 2K likes and 2,000 watch hours, or the movie getting delayed indefinitely. You know what? Better yet, if I don't hit this in less than 2 weeks, the movie getting canceled, and they gonna make the money back from the write-offs. You think I'm playing? Then do it! I need to get monetized now. Anyway, what's up, Assassins Mercenaries? It's your boy Juxie here, and that trailer was absolute peak, bro. But not as peak as y'all supporting my video. I got a lot of positive feedback from y'all, and a lot of negative ones too. The crazy thing is that some of your comments is either valid, absolute copium, glazing, or just straight up nonsense y'all made up. And after my last video, I said that I was going to be cooking up several other ones, showing scenarios of Shadow beating the absolute mess out of Sonic. So I feel like it only makes sense that I provide a reason for every Shadow can beat Sonic video for why I believe in this notion. And even though the first video I thought of isn't finished yet, I thought that I should make this one first so that the other one that I make doesn't have me yapping for so long. With that being said, let's get straight into the insanity. The first reason as to why I believe Shadow can beat Sonic is because he can already beat all of Team Sonic on his own. 1v3 with no Team Dark. You bite your tongue! Now calm down. There's no way Shadow can beat all three of them. Hey! Shut up, man. Look, I have my reasons for thinking this. Let's be honest with ourselves, bro, and think about what Team Sonic is actually comprised of. We got Tails, an opponent Shadow dogs on the game. Knuckles, an opponent that can barely beat Sonic, so what makes you think he can beat Shadow? And Sonic, an opponent whose moves list is copy and paste for Shadows, with several other abilities. It starts making sense too when you think about Team Dark versus Team Sonic, because we got Rouge, a person who can fight on par with Knuckles, and Omega, who, let's be honest, is gonna pull out the choppers. And if they all fight their corresponding counterpart, who do you really think is winning? Then you start to question if Shadow really needs Team Dark to fight Team Sonic. So you can't really think I'm crazy for thinking this, especially after the trailer. Cause these niggas jumped out of the helicopter to pull up on Shadow, and here's how Shadow pulled up on these niggas. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Whew, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Shadow, you're not gonna walk away from this. You just make sure people know what happened here today. So Shadow starts walking away, but this nigga Knuckles wants the ones, so he goes to attack Shadow, and with his back turned, this nigga Shadow teleports in front of him, got his face looking like Frank Castle's in a PTSD flashback. He catches his punch and breaks Knuckles' knuckles. Isn't that the one thing you known for, gang? This nigga Shadow then proceeds to do the Super Vegeta kick and have this nigga looking like Cell from Dragon Ball. And I know they cut the scene, but I bet you $5 on the table right now that Shadow did the famous silver kick on Knuckles to send that nigga flying. And I've seen some Sonic glazers in the comments of the trailer like, Sonic was holding back. He was trying to talk to Shadow. What's this then?
My turn.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Look at how he got Sonic, bro. He is fearing for his life. Because Sonic is obviously ready to box this nigga, Shadow teleports behind him and kicks Tails to the Shadow Realm. He picks Sonic up by the neck doing the Batman. Then he flies this nigga 100 feet in the air, and so that he can't react, he teleports again. And look at this nigga, he trying to talk about it now that he's getting cooked. While this nigga Shadow does the Spider-Man 2099 choke slam to send that nigga to the gulag.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Let me add that to the list too. This nigga is crazy. After that, throughout the rest of the trailer, you can just tell that Sonic's going through an extreme case of post-traumatic smoke disorder. I don't hear no jokes from him anymore after that ass whooping. And imagine getting packed up so bad that you had to beg for an assistance from an op? Couldn't be me, bro. I'm just saying. And I know a lot of y'all is gonna say that this isn't the game versions of them, so it doesn't count, when this movie is being made by the same company and probably some of the main writers for the games. And remember, with television media, Sega don't have them writers by the chokehold, so that plot armor he be having is gone, and they be having Shadow cook as he always should. As a matter of fact, this is probably the reason why the trailer took so long. Alright Sega, so you saw the movie and the trailer and we're ready to start promotion on your go. Yeah, it all looks good, it's just that I have one problem. Well, what is it? Well, it's Shadow. Oh really? We thought he looked magnificent. No, he does, it's just, does Shadow really need to be overpowered? Well, we've looked at your notes as well as his powers and abilities, and to the producers, directors, and writers, you obviously wanted him to be overpowered. Yeah, but in our notes we specified that they're equal to each other. Yeah, Sega, we've looked over your notes and have come to the conclusion that it's all complete dog shit, and quite frankly, would ruin the movie. Okay. But do you have to have him completely decimate Team Sonic in 14 seconds? Like, I feel like that's overkill. Do you want this movie or not? Want is a strong word. We need this movie. Then how about you stick to your games while we stick to our movies and stop harassing our writers about your god-awful mandate? Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's discuss the rating. Yes, I was thinking about having the movie be G-rated. We are killing a little girl in this movie. In what world? Yeah, that means we're going exactly like that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about for real. The next portion of this video is going to be me theorizing about what might happen in the movie. If you think my theories are going to be too much, that might spoil the movie for you, even though I'd only have ones that go through possibly the first act and are not spoiler heavy at all, you can skip to this time on the screen. I appreciate you for watching for real. If you're still here, then let's go. So when the movie starts, I think it's gonna be a scene of Gerald awakening Shadow in a secret location, like in the post-credit scene from Sonic 2, saying something like, "It took 50 years, but I finally completed my masterpiece," type shit. Gun comes in to capture Shadow, Gerald escapes, and they contain Shadow in Prison Island. They probably will or will not show Shadow escaping, but Gerald will probably have a huge part in helping him escape. When the military asks for Sonic's help, they will 100% not tell him about Shadow at first. They'll just say something like an invading alien has come to Earth and you guys have to defeat him. Cause I did find it weird that Sonic said that we have a rogue alien on the loose if he initially knows about Shadow, which gives me the clue that he doesn't at all. So when Sonic sees that Shadow's a hedgehog like him, he wants to talk. We all know how that goes. The fight obviously goes on for a bit longer than the trailer showed, but at some point I bet $5 that Shadow is either going to say one of two things. How could you side with those
Disgusting black creatures.
Or so after they get their ass handed to them, Sonic reports back to the commander and they find out that Shadow is collecting the Chaos Emeralds. Oh yeah, and Tom works there too. So the commander tells them to sit back and relax while they try to track Shadow or the Chaos Emeralds, whichever, until Tom finds a file called Project Shadow and says, "No! Tell them, or I will." Fine. We created that nigga's origin story.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So Shadow starts attacking the base they're currently in because it has a Chaos Emerald. Surprise. Sonic and Shadow fight again, but they talk more this time, and he learns more details about Shadow's past. Shadow will obviously get the upper hand, and Tom, being the GOAT, will try to stop Shadow. I'm sorry, bro. There's a theory going around about Tom and his family being involved with Shadow, and $5 on the table right now, Shadow's putting that man on a t-shirt, or he making him eat food through a straw, bro. Shadow's going to traumatize that nigga Sonic. Tom is not making it out of this movie the same way he came in. After that, Shadow escapes with another emerald, which probably allowed him to create that black hole. I don't know. Honestly, Shadow technically can create black holes, but the game he did it in wasn't canon. Definitely not saying that he can create them, but why would they add that in as one of his movesets? They did it for a reason. But Shadow probably did create the black hole in the movie. It's possible, and I say that because it's not possible for Super Sonic to just summon chili dogs from the sky. But yeah, Shadow escaped with an emerald. Sonic just lost or is about to lose his only dad, and he don't trust the government, so he goes to Eggman for help. I can't really predict what might happen next after that, but there's one scene from Black Panther that I really want to similarly happen between them in the final showdown.
I don't need a suit to kill you. Your reign is over. You sat up here safe and protected.
You want to see us become just like the people you hate so much. Divide and conquer the land as they did.
Nah, I learned from my enemies. Beat them at their own game.
You have become them. You will destroy the world, Wakanda included.
The world took everything away from me. Everything I ever loved. But I'm gonna make sure we're even. I'm gonna track down anyone who would even think about being loyal to you. And I'm gonna put their ass in the dirt right next to Zuri.
That will be a fire scene, low key, but that's all. Again, thank y'all for the support. It means so much to me, y'all. Like, I've been on YouTube for years, and getting reception from just one video is so amazing to me. And to the Sonic Glazers, I got a video that's gonna back up my claim I made in this one. But y'all keep bringing up SA2 like that's the sole reason Shadow would lose against Sonic. I bet y'all over there like, yeah, this guy's coping with his headcanon. Sonic beat Shadow in SA2 and that's... You do know that Sonic was using the fake emerald in that fight, right? Yeah. It's like y'all casted an infinite Tsukiyomi and made everyone forget about that important detail, bro. It's funny how all of y'all will continue to bring up Sonic's POV in that fight like he won fairly, but Shadow also had a POV in that fight too, where Sonic was using Chaos Control in that fight too. And the only way he was able to use Chaos Control was by using a fake emerald. You know that, right? Bro was using a fake ass emerald the entire time. So dude can't even fight Shadow without some extra. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but that's crazy, bro. So how y'all feel for real? Like be honest with me. How y'all feel? You just found out that your boy is a fraud, bro. Bro needs fake ass Balenciaga to go band for band with a nigga, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. But hey, man.
How about next time you get a board that can handle the Neutron style? Later, Nick.